Also, one of the things that we found out is that if you really want to make sushi uh, with fish, any type of fish, it has to be fresh, and you need to prepare it before you actually put it in the sushi. So the thing about Japanese food is that before you start cooking,
Mhm.
you need to prepare things to be ready to actually start the final preparation.
Yeah.
It's not like Mexican cuisine or American that you just get the ingredients and prepare. No, this one requires pre arrangements and preparations previous and marinating and yeah. So it's not easy.
Yeah, I
That's
can
the reason why
imagine.
it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive, right? Yes. Like, I don't know, 5 rolls is it's expensive here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it was expensive, but that's fine. It's not
well, so
all.
as long as you enjoy it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Good to know.
Yes, yes, and like as I was saying, so we have these. We bought the algae, we bought the rice,
Uh-huh.
even these roll maker, simple because we don't have the mat in order to roll and stuff like that.
Oh,
But even though it has its own trick, and the good thing about sushi is that I mean, if you want to make traditional sushi, yes, it's gonna take time. But if you want to make sushi your own way, no problem. It's very flexible, so we like that option.
okay. Mm. I am hungry now.
Yes. So yeah, that's how it is with sushi so far. And yes, and today, actually, as a matter of fact, today is my daughter's birthday. So that's
Oh,
why I was
happy
having a
birthday.
meeting with my
Mhm.
sister and we were having a conversation because I need to enroll her in the academy already for elementary, fourth grade.
Yeah.
And she's going to continue education online, and we're trying to select which academy. So
Mhm.
there's one that I like, and it's in the US, and it validates the curriculum in Mexico and the US. So that's what I'm looking for.
Wow. It's amazing. How many years she has?
She's 9 today.
9. 9 years?
9 years, yes.
Oh.
And what I like about this academy is that they have students in different places in America, you
Oh.
know, Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru,
Hmm.
Mexico, Guatemala, US, so Canada. So I like it, I guess it's an awesome experience. I would have loved to have that when I was a kid.
Mhm. No,
So, so,
it
so
sounds very interesting for her, no? Because she is knowing a lot cultures and learning. So it's amazing. Mm-hmm.
yes, and kids nowadays, they're very computer geeks, you want to call it. Like, for example, my daughter, she loves to play video games. She's addicted to them.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yes, she likes to play and draw and make figures and construct. She
Hmm.
likes doing that. So I guess there is this curriculum. No, not curriculum. They have these extracurricular activity for robotics and video and gaming editing.
Uh-huh.
So I know she's gonna like it. So I guess
Wow.
it-
Oh,
those
it's so nice.
things. Yes, I spend a lot of time with the things my daughter's gonna do, so I get very involved.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I. It's very hard have kids, huh? You need to think about all.
Well, it's actually um, is a shift of doing things just for your own and doing things for other people.
Yeah.
It's that shift, and you don't come first. Other people come first. That's the biggest. It takes, especially men. Men take a while to understand that they're not first anymore.
Yeah.
And and yes, I mean, trust me, not particularly because of me, because I have a lot of friends and my family, my cousins, my brother, and I understand how
It
how
works.
human nature works. Let's call it human nature. But I guess one of the things that I loved about the States when I was living there is that I would referee soccer on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays, and especially for kids soccer practice. And I noticed how the parents would get very involved in soccer and also in baseball. And I said, well, I mean, this is pretty cool. I like it, you know.
Mhm.
I wish I could have that when I was a kid. Unfortunately, my parents were already older, so I didn't have that advantage. But I said, well, maybe I can do something different whenever I have a family, you know. But that was a long time ago, and now is the time to do it. And for example, my daughter, she doesn't like that sports that require um, field activity. Like for example, she doesn't like. She wasn't rolling taekwondo. She didn't like it because
Uh,
it required hitting people.
yeah.
Soccer, not really. She likes swimming though. She loves that. So
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I guess that's one of the reasons why she's growing tall because she practiced
Oh.
for a long time, for a year, and
Mm.
I get her in a swimming school again. But that's another story. But yes, I mean that's how it is when you have kids. Okay, you have to spend
Mm.
a lot of time while they're kids, because we're not kids all the time.
Yes, it's
Only a short times, and we gotta make the best out of it, right?
too much responsibility. Yeah. No.
Yes, yeah. Well, you know it because you take care of kids, right?
Yeah. Well, one baby, but
It takes time. It's a big responsibility,
yes, it's
especially when they're kids, babies. Uh,
babies. Yeah.
and if the baby is too, how can I say it, too delicate,
Mhm.
because of whatever reason you can think of, it could become very, very stressful. But if you have a baby that doesn't have many allergies, doesn't have problems with the stomach,
Mhm.
things like that, no problem. But what are the chances? You never know.
Yeah.
What are the chances? Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my
So I had I had a very good anecdotes for those things, but maybe we can discuss another time.
God.
Let's get to the material for today. All right. So we
Yes.
have some learning objectives for today for the listening. We're going to predict topics in conversation, listen for details of people's plans. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, we're going to listen for main purpose of people's plans and also listen to directions on how to register for classes at the university. For speaking, asking for general and specific impressions, responding to questions about impressions. Okay. And for the grammar part, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Remember, we had a recap
Yeah.
on things that we learned. Okay, let's take it to the next step. There's more. We haven't stopped.
Okay.
Embedded WH and yes, no questions. All right. And participial adjectives. Okay. Pronunciation, raising intonation for some questions, stress on noun compounds. Okay, good stuff. And reading and vocabulary, always getting the meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details. For the writing part, answer guiding questions, write a descriptive explanatory paragraph about a cell phone. Okay, and give explanations and details. Always for the writing part, new articles, new information, new skills on how to gather information. Any questions about the objectives so far?
No.
No? Okay, so now let's get to it. As always, the video listening, right?
Yes.
Internet is being nice today, so let's see, internet behaviors today.
It's a lucky day.
Signal. Yes, yes. Okay, so let me show you my screen. Okay, so, okay. So Amy has found out that Jackie takes acting classes at the university. Now, Amy okay, I haven't shown you my screen. There, okay. Now, Amy has gone there to find Jackie. Talia is going to meet her at the university so that they can talk to Jackie. Amy has arrived before Talia. So this is Amy and this is Jackie. Now look at the picture. Amy is going to talk to Jackie. Predict. What do you think she will talk about first?
Drama classes at the university.
Yeah, that's a good start, right?
Yes. Hi.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't hear you for a while. I think
Yeah.
the internet now is misbehaving, but okay. So are you ready for the video?
Yes.
Okay.
Talia, where are you? Are you almost here? I'm less than 5 minutes away. Can you see her? Yes, yes. I see her. She's sitting at a table. Hurry up, class starts in about 10 minutes. Well, just go over to her and start a conversation. You've done your homework, haven't you? My homework? I mean, have you found out what courses she's taking and everything? Oh, yeah. I can do a little acting myself, if that's what you mean. So, go act like a drama student and go and talk to her. I'll be right there. Excuse me, you're in the drama program, right? Yes. Oh, hi. Do you know if Professor Roberts is teaching this semester? Yes, he is. He's fabulous. I'm taking his improvisation class. In fact, it's nice. Oh, great. I've been taking classes here for about a year, and I think he's been my best teacher. I know what you mean. He's very inspiring. Wouldn't you say? Absolutely. I've become a much better actor since taking his classes. Yes, I'm sure you have.
Okay, so what do you think?
Is the same.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so it's getting interesting, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's do some work. Give me just a second. Okay, watch the video, read each question and choose the correct answer. Okay, so number one.
When will Talia get to the university? After Jackie's class. In less than 5 minutes? I don't remember that. But what does Talia ask Amy to do? Talk to Jackie until she arrives. What does Amy learn about Jackie? Jackie has been taking classes for about 12 months. Jackie says Professor Roberts has helped her now. He has taught her to be a better actor.
Okay, are you ready or you need to watch the video again? No problem.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Talia, where are you? Are you almost here? I'm less than 5 minutes away. Can you see her? Yes, yes. I see her. She's sitting at a table. Hurry up, class starts in about 10 minutes. Well, just go over to her and start a conversation. You've done your homework, haven't you? My homework? I mean, have you found out what courses she's taking and everything? Oh, yeah. I can do a little acting myself, if that's what you mean. So, go act like a drama student and go and talk to her. I'll be right there. Excuse me, you're in the drama program, right?
Yes. Oh, hi.
Do you know if Professor Roberts is teaching this semester?
Yes, he is. He's fabulous. I'm taking his improvisation class. In fact, it's tonight.
Oh, great.
I've been taking classes here for about a year, and I think he's been my best teacher.
I know what you mean. He's very inspiring, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I've become a much better actor since taking his classes.
Yes, I'm sure you have.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So, no problem.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Money. Okay, no problem. Okay. Now let's go over the second exercise. That Jackie is a character.
Yes.
Read the sentences, click on the box, and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Amy tells Talia to hurry up because Jackie might leave before Talia arrives. Talia says to Amy, "You've done your homework, haven't you?" She's asking. I don't know.
Remember, when people say you've done your homework, that means you're ready for whatever you might think you might be asked. For example, if you're taking an interview, and you're taking an interview with a company, if I tell you, hey, Daniela, have you done your homework? What I mean is, do you know what the company does? Do you know their working hours? Do you know what are the partners, what they sell? Things like that. Be prepared.
Okay, so maybe is if Amy knows enough about Jackie to talk to her for a few minutes.
Okay. 3.
Amy talks very polite to Jackie in order to make Jackie feel comfortable with her.
4.
At the end of the scene, Amy says, "Yes, I am sure you have." Amy probably feels bitter about what Jackie has done to Nick.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Problem. Okay. Let's go over the second part of the video.
Okay.
Okay. So Amy continues talking with Jackie. She's trying to make small talk, pleasant conversation to fill the time until Talia arrives. Okay, Jackie gets very excited and tells Amy several personal things during this conversation. Predict, what do you think she'll tell Amy?
Okay. She's hoping to be a movie star someday.
Okay, what else?
Her brother is a soccer player. Her brother knows someone in the movie business, maybe.
Okay. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what happens. I'm curious.
Oh, I'm Amy Lee, by the way.
Hi, Jackie Bishop. Well, that's my real name. My stage name is Jackie Baker.
Oh, do you have an agent?
As a matter of fact, I spoke to an agent last week. I just sent him my audition reel, and he thought it was incredible.
I'm not surprised. You do seem incredible.
And my brother knows this big time film director. He's going to introduce me.
That's great. Wait, is your brother that famous soccer player?
Dean Bishop? That's right. He's my older brother. We just adore each other. He's a soccer star. I'm going to be a movie star. Tonight, he's taking me out for a celebration.
Tonight. Really? A celebration. What are you celebrating?
Oh, just this little success. I like to say, always celebrate your successes.
That sounds like excellent advice.
Anyway, we're going to this fabulous restaurant near here, Valentino's. Have you ever eaten there?
Me? No, I can't afford that.
I ate there once and I saw Madonna.
Wow.
Can you believe it? It was so exciting.
I guess you have to go to the right places.
Absolutely. I booked the perfect table for people watching.
I'm impressed. You really plan ahead. You're amazing.
So what do you think?
Mm, mm, I think that is everything. No, not it. Not
Be a
everything.
There has to be a sequence.
Yeah, it's like she's hoping to be no. Wait, no, she's going to no. Yeah, she's hoping to be a movie star someday. Her brother knows someone in the movie business. No, first is her brother is just no, I don't know. Yes, it is the second one. Her brother knows someone in the movie business, and her brother is a soccer player. She has met some. No. She's planning to go to a famous restaurant tonight.
Okay.
Yes.
Sale? Okay, so let's see. Let's do some work. Okay, let's take it to the next level. Give me just a second. Okay, read each question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Who did Jackie send her audition reel to last week? A talent agent.
Okay, a talent
Agent. What did Dean promise to do for Jackie in the future? Introduce her to a film director.
Director.
What are Dean and Jackie going to do tonight? Have dinner together to celebrate something.
4.
What does Jackie think is a good thing to do at Valentino's? Look at famous people.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
No problem, right? Okay, good. Let's go over the second part. Okay, so read the sentences, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Let's see.
During the scene, Amy is trying to compliment Jackie because She wants Jackie to keep talking.
2.
Jackie tells Amy a lot about her dream to become an actor. From what she says, we can tell that Jackie is depending on Dean to help her find works as an actor.
Okay. 3.
Jackie doesn't tell Amy what she and Dean are going to celebrate because she doesn't want anyone else to know the reason.
Okay. 4.
Jackie probably keeps talking with Amy because she thinks Amy wants to learn about the acting business.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Jackie probably keeps talking with Amy because Amy keeps listening. Jackie enjoys talking about herself.
mm.
Okay. Yes. All right. So we have completed the video section. Let's go over the vocabulary, okay?
Okay.
New vocabulary today. So let's see. So I spoke to an agent. Jackie is interested in an acting career. In the video, she tells Amy, I spoke to an agent last week. The box below contains expressions referring to people connected with acting. Click on the light bulb icon to see the meanings of these expressions. So let's see. We have this vocabulary. Not many, but let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit. There. So agent is a noun, someone who is paid by actors or musicians to find work for them. My agent got me a part in the new play. Okay. What about the rest? Could you help me with the reading?
Yes. Camera person. A person who operates a camera to film movies or television programs. The movie is beautifully filmed. The camera person did a great job. Costume designer, someone whose job is to make patterns for actors' clothes for movies or plays. The costume designer did a wonderful job creating the clothes for the play. Film director, a person who tells the actors and other people what to do when a movie is being made. Alfred Hitchcock was a film director who was famous for his mysteries. Makeup artist, a person who puts things on the face of actors to improve or change their appearance. It took several hours for the makeup artist to make the actor look like an ape.
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 Mhm.
What is ape?
Simio.
Oh,
Like, for example, the Planet of the Apes.
yeah. Okay.
You need a good makeup artist to make you look like an ape.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Producer, someone who controls the preparation of a play or a movie, but who does not direct the actors. He was the producer of several popular plays on Broadway. A script writer, someone who writes what the actors have to say in a play or movie. The actor reads the lines that the script writer gave him. Set designer, a person who designs the place where a movie is filmed or a play is acted. The background created by the set designer looked very realistic to the audience. Sound engineer, someone who controls what people hear in a movie. The sound engineer had a difficult time preparing the television program about earthquakes. A stunt person, someone who takes the place of an actor when something dangerous has to be done in a movie. Special effects done by computer can sometimes take the place of a stunt person. Mhm.
Are any of these vocabulary new to you?
Yes.
Which ones?
A camera person, a script writer,
Okay, script writer, okay.
Set designer.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
set
Those.
design.
Mhm.
So we have different people whenever we're making I guess a movie or
Mhm.
a commercial. You have the producer, script writer, the set designer, okay, the sound engineer. If you need to do some special movements, stunt person,
Yeah.
maybe a double
Yes.
or an extra. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have the director, the one that sees everything, costume designer, camera person, okay, makeup artist, of course. So it's not easy to make a movie. You need different people to make it happen, right?
Yes. A lot money.
Yes, I mean, I guess none of these people are cheap, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go now into the exercise. When you're sure you understand all the expressions, do the exercise below. Read each question and click on the correct answer. So we have all of this vocabulary. Let's see. Number one.
Who actually films the action when making a movie? A film director. Who creates the dialogue for a play, movie, or television program? A script writer. Who does the job of the actor when he or she has to do dangerous things? A stunt person. Who looks for jobs for actors, musicians, etc. An agent.
Agent, okay.
Agent, sorry. Who creates the actor's clothes? A costume designer. Oh, sorry. Who designs the place where a movie is filmed or a place is act?
Acted, okay.
It's a set designer.
6.
Who tells the actors how to act while making a movie? A film director.
What about number 1?
Oh, so it's a camera person.
Okay, because film is the same as record.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
7.
Okay. No, the number 7, yeah. Who creates the actor's clothes? A costume designer. Who is responsible for all the noises you hear in a movie? A sound engineer. Who has general control of a movie, television program, or play? A producer.
Okay, 10.
Who makes the actor's face look like their characters? A makeup artist.
All right, so you ready?
Mhm.
Okay, no problem.
Mhm.
So we got all of this, okay?
Mm.
Let's go now into the second part. Give me just a second. All right, I spoke to an agent. Complete each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
The set designer had made the stage look like a forest. The set designer. Mhm. The thunder wasn't real, but thanks to the sound engineer, everyone thought it was. He got jobs for some big stars and was the best paid agent in Hollywood. The makeup artist made her look 40 years older than she was. For the romantic scene, the director asked the camera person to focus on the actors' faces. It may be hard for the producer to get enough money to make a movie. Being a stunt person is a dangerous job because it's possible to get injured. When the film director told him he was overacting, the famous star got angry. The job of the costume designer, it's easier when the actors wear modern clothes. The author of the novel was also the script writer for the movie.
Okay, are you ready?
Mhm.
Okay, no problem, right?
Mhm.
So now we are well familiar with the vocabulary.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go over the speaking section.
Mhm.
Okay, language, functions, and describing. We can ask for a person's impression of an unfamiliar person, thing, place, or past events. We can ask for general impressions about details. Okay, so pretty much opinions, asking for general impressions. And then we have asking for general impressions again. But what's the difference? When we ask for specifics. Now, are you ready? Let's listen to the information.
Okay.
What do you think of Professor Martin?
What's your impression of your meeting with Josh?
What's your take on Sam's report?
How was Valentino's restaurant? Tell me about the movie you saw.
Tell me about Nick Crawford.
What do you like about Professor Martin's lectures?
What's so special about Valentino's restaurant?
What didn't you like about Tony's presentation?
What was so great about your boyfriend?
Okay, so maybe it doesn't seem like, but we are asking for certain specifics in the second part.
Mhm.
Okay, because what do you think of Professor Martin? It's a very general question.
Okay. Mhm.
Then what do you think about Professor Martin's lectures? Okay, that's different. Maybe I don't like the teacher for whatever reason, but he's actually a pretty good lecturer, you know?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Language, functions, and describing. We can respond to questions about our impressions in positive, neutral, or negative forms. Let's look at the chart and listen to the sentences. For example, let me see. Responding to questions about impressions in general, positive, neutral, and negative. Are you ready?
He's fabulous.
Her lectures are super.
The actors were superb.
He's great.
Her lectures are wonderful.
The actors were very inspiring.
He's the best.
Her lectures are really interesting.
The actors were absolutely amazing.
She's all right.
It's so-so.
It's okay.
She's not bad.
The singer was kind of dull.
The food was a little boring.
The singer was not too great. The food was pretty bad.
Okay. So, any questions?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right. So let's see. Let's do some work. So read the dialogue, then read the question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
I am going to be working with that new cameraman, Steve. What do you think of him? Steve, I think he's fantastic. What is another way Marley can ask this question? What's your impression of him? I love my new dance class. What do you like about it? Well, for one thing, the teacher is really excellent. What is another way Chris can ask this question? What's so special about it? I saw that new movie, Real Dreams, last night. Really? How was it? Great story, beautiful music. What did I probably say? It was absolutely amazing. How was your interview with Dr. Crane? It wasn't bad. What is another way John can respond neutrally? It was so-so. It was so-so.
So.
Mhm.
Okay. So, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good. No problems, right? Okay. Let's do, oh, that's it. From speaking point, okay?
Mhm.
All right, so let's do a task listening. Now, just listening, no video, okay?
Mhm.
Let me show you my screen. Okay, so registering for classes. In the video, Jackie and Amy talk about classes at the college. You're going to hear an advisor at a university talking to a new student. She's telling the student how to register for classes. Listen to the advisor. As you listen, drag the places the student must go in order to register in the correct order. Not all of the answers will be used. Okay, so remember, we have first, next, and then.
Okay.
Let me just zoom out. Okay, so let's listen to it.
Want to register for classes this semester? Okay, here's what you'll need to do. Since you're a full-time student, you first need to go to the administration building and go to the student accounting office. At the student accounting office, go to the undergraduate student accounts window and show them your student ID. They'll verify that your tuition and fees are up to date and give you a green clear form. That means that your account is clear. That's what you've got to do first. Next, take the clear form to the student union building and go to student advising. Ask to see a course advisor. Show your clear form to the course advisor. And then he or she will look up your intake form and give you a pink printout of classes that you're eligible for. That pink form is called your A list. That means your authorized list or classes that you're authorized to take. Okay? You can only register for the classes on your A list. Then you need to go to the Dixon building and go to registration with your green clear form and your pink A list. Then sit down at one of the computers, log on, enter your student ID number, and follow the on-screen directions, okay? And by the way, you might want to hurry. A few thousand students will be registering for classes this week.
Okay. First is administration building.
Administration building.
Yes. I can hear again.
Okay, yes.
Please.
So you want to register for classes this semester? Okay, here's what you'll need to do. Since you're a full-time student, you first need to go to the administration building and go to the student accounting office. At the student accounting office, go to the undergraduate student accounts window and show them your student ID. They'll verify that your tuition and fees are up to date and give you a green clear form. That means that your account is clear. That's what you've got to do first. Next, take the clear form to the student union building and go to student advising. Ask to see a course advisor. Show your clear form to the course advisor. And then he or she will look up your intake form and give you a pink printout of classes that you're eligible for. That pink form is called your A list. That means your authorized list or classes that you're authorized to take. Okay? You can only register for the classes on your A list. Then you need to go to the Dixon building and go to registration with your green clear form and your pink A list. Then sit down at one of the computers, log on, enter your student ID number, and follow the on-screen directions. Okay? And by the way, you might want to hurry. A few thousand students will be registering for classes this week.
Okay. After the second one is the student union building. Yeah, no. Student accounting office.
Student accounting office.
Yes. Student union building.
Okay.
Student advising. Then is Dixon building.
Dixon building. Okay.
And I am not sure of this, but I think that is registration. The last one. Yes.
All right. So let's see. You ready?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. No problem. Good. Awesome. Now, let's see. Let's do some reading, okay?
Okay.
All right, so pre-reading. The smartphones have changed the way people manage their lives. Look at the image of a smartphone. What is probably the main message of the cartoonist? Choose the correct answer.
All of the above.
All of the above. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. You can do many things. Oh, now, let's do some preview on more vocabulary. Read the sentences, then match each word with its definition. Look at the words in bold. Okay, let's read each example and then let's try what's the definition for each one. Number one.
Smartphones have become very popular around the world. One estimate is that 2 billion people now have a smartphone. Estimate is guess about the size or amount.
Okay, estimate.
Estimate. The lawyer said his client was innocent because it is not illegal to drive and talk on a cell phone with a headset. Client is a person who pays for professional advice or help. Cell phones can give people a sense of security. For example, if you get stuck on the highway, it's best to stay inside your car and use your cell phone to call for help. Security and protection from bad things that might happen.
Okay.
The recent trend is for parents to buy smartphones for even young children. Trend the way something develops or change. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Tendencia o moda. That's
Mhm.
what. Okay. All right. So let's see. Good. So we don't have any issues here. Okay. Let's do another exercise. Give me just a second. Okay, so read the sentences, then match each word with its definition. Number one.
Over the years, cell phone manufacturers have worked hard to meet the demand for their product. Demand is the need people have for something.
Okay.
Cell phones help business people get in touch from anywhere. They can now do business from a car, from home, or even from the beach. Get in touch is communicate with someone. Beth felt very isolated.
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 Isolated. Beth felt very isolated and alone when she went away to college. She felt better after she got a cell phone and was able to speak with her family and friends. Isolated, far from other people. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good. No problem. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. And now let's get into the reading. Okay. So let's try to do this exercise in less than 5 minutes. Smartphone phenomenon. Complete each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. A smartphone phenomenon. Why is having a smartphone important? We asked people in 3 countries this question. Here's what they said. I depend on my smartphone for doing business here in Mexico City. I can send messages and manage my schedule. And if my car breaks down, presto, I can just call for help. It gives me a sense of security. I basically use my smartphone for socializing. I am always checking my friends' status updates, including pictures and videos they post. And I post a lot of stuff myself and always share my locations with friends. It's a cool way to stay in touch with everybody. I don't have to worry about losing touch with my clients. They can contact me anytime and I can reach them through voice, text, or face-to-face chats. I can also send them files and internet links in an instant. Ease of communication, security, the ability to take care of business, keeping up with the news, coolness. No wonder smartphones have become so popular. Experts estimate that over 2 billion people around the world now use smartphones. That's nearly, where I am. It's nearly 1 out of every 3 people. The country with the highest rate of a smartphone use, the UAE, United Arab Emirates, followed closely by South Korea and Singapore. But the trend toward using smartphones has really been exploding in areas around the world where traditional telephone lines have never provided adequate service, such as isolated areas of Latin America and Southeast Asia. Most people obtain smartphones initially because they want to talk and text, but modern phones can be used for much more. Unlike older cell phones, smartphones now come with a variety of software applications, apps. These apps, like rope networking software, turn phones into computers. In fact, around the world, sales of smartphones have non-surpassed sales or personal computers. Okay. Sending messages, sharing files, and managing schedules are types or business tasks. Checking status updates, posting photos, sharing location. These smartphone features allow friends to stay in touch. According to the passage, South Korea is one of the most isolated areas of Asia. According to the passage, sales of personal computers are now less than sales of smartphones. A key difference between modern smartphone and older cell phone is smartphones have software application.
Okay, so you ready?
I think so.
Okay. According to the passage, South Korea is what?
South Korea, the country with highest rate of smartphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a good exercise, and we did a lot today. Okay. So that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah. No, tomorrow.
Sorry, on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday.
Okay. And before we go, can you help me with the daily survey?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks so much, Daniela. Don't forget to work in person. Okay.
Yes, I will do.
Wonderful start of the week.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.